Hey, what's going on, people? This your man's Fresh, blessed, nothing less. Strive for the best, never settle for less. You dig what I'm saying? And in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about, the name of the video is gonna be cars not wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Versus car destruction. So in this video, I'm gonna just be giving a quick example on how women or females, line up with cars so well. You dig what I'm saying? So you can have a female that has all the potential in the world. You know what I'm saying? She was raised good. She never been damaged or anything like that. Just like a car, you can have a car it's a foreign car. You know what I'm saying? It has no miles on it. It's low on miles. It has never been driven or anything like that. But that doesn't make it a good thing to get behind that wheel. You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is just because that female has less mileage or she has accumulated less bodies as per se as the next woman, that don't mean it's a good thing to get into that situation with that girl. You know why I'm saying that? Because the fact is that that car can easily be destructed. That car can easily be fucked up with the wrong person behind the wheel. So if you're not a person who actually did the work on yourself to be able to give the instructions to the driver to know how to drive this car the best way, the car is ultimately not going to get you anywhere. The car is ultimately going to fail you. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with a woman, with a female, I should say. Because if you're not a good instructor, if you're not good at giving instructions, if you have never took the time out to take in direction from someone else to learn how to drive your car, then it's no way you're going to be able to help this other person be able to, get to where they need to go in their car. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of things that go into it. Wow, how females are equivalent to a vehicle. So let's say this, the car is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker just jump behind the wheel when she thinks she knows what she doing. She thinks she know where she going, but ultimately she going to destruction. The car has never had a tune up. The car has it is low on gas. Let's say all these things are not being paid attention to. And the female, naturally in her mind, she thinks she knows what she's doing, but she never had the instructions from the car owner, to know what to do to make the car a better car. You know what I'm saying? All she doing is looking at the outside and not what's inside of the car. So ultimately that's going to make it fail. She hasn't done the real maintenance on the car, to know that, okay, this is what I need to keep up. This is what I need to do at this time. This is, she don't have any of that information. She's not paying attention to that. She don't care about that. And it's the same with her body. You can be pretty than a motherfucker, but if the things on the inside of you are not correct, if you never had the right guidance and the right training to know how to maintain yourself on the inside, the outside is eventually going to become fucked up. You dig what I'm saying? You could be jumping lane to lane, thinking you're doing your thing, but ultimately you damaging yourself, because eventually you're going to break that, you're going to side swipe a car, you know what I'm saying, and tear that headlight out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the equivalent to a woman going relationship to relationship and not knowing what to look for in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know what to look for in that relationship, then ultimately you're going to tear your headlight out because you're going to burn yourself out, keep on getting into these situations that you're not accumulating anything that's progressive to your life path, progressive to your progress in the future. You dig what I'm saying? You eventually gonna make the car stop running. Eventually that car is gonna stop running, it's gonna give out gas, and it's gonna feel like everybody else on the road is the people who making the car fucked up. But in all actuality and in reality, you are the one who's making the car fucked up, because when the car instructor tried to give you the instructions, you felt like you didn't need the car instructor. You felt like the car instructor wasn't worthy of the information that was given. So even if you had an instructor, who actually was willing to put the things inside of you that you need in order to be able to elevate your mindset, elevate your level of thinking on this topic, on this situation, you're not going to pay it no attention. And that's why, it fucked me up with this game, because a lot of people be like, oh, she insecure, she ain't never had nobody in her life, a lot of things that happened to her and shit like that. No, I just gave you a perfect example on how you cannot have no miles being raised up in a good household with a mother and a father, but if you never had the influence to, or if you never had the mindset to want to learn and think you can go learn it all on your own, choosing to be a faggot, then that's exactly what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? How you start is how you finish. So the person you in a situation with not going to listen to you. The person that you with, ultimately, and you thinking you trying to invest your feelings and your emotions into this situation, they're going to be looking to see how they can just simply accumulate from you, whether it's temporary or whatever. And more, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be that. It's going to be temporary. It's only going to be a physical thing, because that's all you displaying. That's all your value is displaying that you offer. It's a temporary thing. So I don't care how beautiful you is, how ugly you are. You can always be willing, or you can always be willing to learn different things in order to elevate your mindset. Now let's say the same female, decided I do want to be a woman of good leisure, you know what I'm saying, and actually know how to carry myself when I'm in these streets. So that way, I'm not just jumping lane to lane, not turning on my blinker, not knowing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, just out here trying to have fun. I'm laughing, giggling like life is a motherfucking joke, but ultimately, not looking at the future and seeing, damn, I'm gonna crash and burn if I don't take these instructions from this man. Let's say you was a woman who thought like that. Now, you a few years later down the road, you cruising on the road, you still happy, you still joyful, you know what I'm saying? But you have more joy because now you understand, you have the information on how to turn on your blinker and get in this lane or get in this relationship and not and not put the things into the situation that's not valuable. You know what I'm saying? Or how to maneuver within that situation. Basically, just learning how to, take your mindset and use it to the best of your ability. Like I said, you're not getting in this lane and just basically just swiping people and jumping in front of them, getting horns beat at you and shit like that, equivalent to a domestic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all yelling at each other and shit like that. You ain't doing all that. You cruising, you listening to your music, you listening to some real wisdom music, you know what I'm saying? That's also elevating your mindset while you in that vehicle. So now you can get to where you need to go. Oh, the gas light, it's not even on yet. It's on half a tank. But let me go to this gas station and fill up. So that way I don't have to worry about being out here stranded, you know what I'm saying, looking for a motherfucker to come help me when ultimately I can help myself right now. You dig what I'm saying? Equivalent to a female in a relationship. You're not out here just, let me get my nut off, or let me get my physical satisfaction on, let me get my lust on with a person. But once the situation come to a head with that, you know what I'm saying, once the take is going on E with that, now I'm out here fucked up and don't have nowhere to go. I'm out here fucked up, don't have nothing to show from the relationship, and now I'm sitting here waiting for the next man to come and save me. You dig what I'm saying? You actually had a mindset to know, let me put this up, and when the time is right, now I can invest my whole self into the right situation, you know? And it's the same thing with the car, with the gas tank. You know what I'm saying? You halfway on E, you fill that motherfucker up. Now you good. So now you know when the next situation come, you have something to give to it. You know what I'm saying? You have something to give to the road. You can put the wheels back on the road and ride smoothly, ride in joy, and not have to worry and think about, oh, is this going to be the situation like the last time or anything like that? No, you good, because now you have actually done the things that it takes to actually be a woman of character, a woman who actually sees herself as valuable. You did. But this is just a little video, man, quick little video. It's almost at 10 minutes. This your man's Fresh Blessed. We striving for the best, or we thriving for the best as always, and we never settling for less, man. I get at y'all in the next one. You did.